We're here for the season finale of season. I have to admit, but we're here. We have made it. A bit of a different one. We are here in Bahrain track, and I'll be joined for them 57 laps by the one and only Delta.
Hello everybody, welcome.
This race it's been brewing up for a couple of weeks now, and a lot of drivers were saying how
Yeah, 100%. It's way better than Bahrain, not Bahrain in my opinion. It's way better than Abu Dhabi, because Abu Dhabi is a very cliche. You could say like way to end the season off, but if Bahrain short, basically the secure Grand Prix, it's that'll spice it up a lot, because the grid will be it'll be like really closed up between them both, which makes the race even more intense. It's a four-way battle.
100%.
I can't remember who the four-way battle is with.
No, it's the two Red Bulls, Fury Lando and Rooney. And of course today it is double points.
Tough fight.
So even though Truck Formula is 49 points behind Fury Lando, he can still win the title.
If he gets fastest lap and wins, that's 51 points right there.
52 actually, because fastest lap will be 2 points.
Oh yeah, 52, sorry.
So yeah, it'll be really interesting actually. I don't have a clue who's gonna win. I think you'll have to put your money on Fury Lando, because he's obviously winning the championship right now. But don't count out Liam Robbo, who actually is sat on pole position right now with a 58.0. Good luck.
Yeah, you've got the Ferrari guys, 5th, 6th, it was 8th originally, so the Ferrari powered cars are pretty high up on the grids.
Definitely.
Rooney showed a lot of good pace this season, but I think he's just not been at like there at the right moment. I'm not too sure where he is in the standings. Actually.
He is 3rd.
He can potentially go for it as well.
Yes, he can. He will need a bit of luck on his side if he wants to win the title. I think he's, if I'm correct, about 38 points behind Fury Lando. But mathematically he can still win it.
If Lando misses this one race up, it's all gone, and we won't have a two-time champion. It'll be a new champion. So either we get Lando winning the championship, or we get a new champion crowned. But the constructors could really come into play with this race as well, if both like Red Bulls come into a good position.
Definitely.
Like, for example, 1st and 2nd. I think they'd take control of the constructors by a little bit.
As Liam goes even quicker with a 57.8. What a lap. Funky Fox improves as well, goes up to 2nd. What can Fury Lando? 10th off. Good effort from the championship leader.
It's getting really spiced up.
This is already, and it's not even in the race yet. 100% race as well, ahead of us.
We do have Track Formula. He's on his lap.
Yeah, I'm on board with him now. But what the drivers have to be careful as well with Delta, traffic. Traffic is going to be a big thing around this track, especially in qualifying, because it's such a tight and small track. There's not really many places where you can let other cars through. And I think Track Formula is experiencing that right now.
Oh, you could get a little bit of
close.
slip. You get a little bit of slip from south side.
Yeah, that is Leon. That is Leon.
You could actually get a little bit of slip if he's wrong.
If he doesn't invalidate, which he doesn't.
A little bit of slip if you think about it.
4th. Not bad, not bad. I'm going to go on board with the two Ferraris now. Aqua ahead of Rooney. And I think Ferrari have 3rd place in the Constructors done and dusted Delta. Because they're about 40 points ahead of Racing Point. And they're about 80 points off Red Bull and Mercedes. So I think 3rd place for them is confirmed. Let's see what Rooney do as he crosses the line. He stays 5th, improves. Doesn't improve enough. We have Noah, the reserve in the McLaren today. Come on the last corner. We'll see what he can do as he goes to the line. 5th. Not bad, not bad.
For his second race,
Billy
he
coming
did
to the line,
actually
he's
do very well.
invalidated.
Noah did a very good debut getting a podium against, I think it was Aqua. And I've had a little battle and
Mm-hmm.
getting his debut podium. You never really see that in league races. Some people just join the league and then getting a podium just like that.
Yeah. I'm just quickly inviting back a Leon, because I think he disconnected. But let's have a look what R10 can do. Obviously, he has pace. When he, I don't know how to explain it, but when he is on form, he has got mega pace. If you go back to Belgium, for example, what a performance he had in Belgium. And to only come out with about 4 points was a rip-off. It was unfair.
Across the line, he's gonna
He
say
goes 9th,
11th.
and out for 11th. See what Bavessia can do.
Well, there's the driver around. There's Bowers.
Yeah, down in 14th Bowers, and I'm going to be honest, for the runner-up in Season 2, he hasn't had the best of seasons. He's got 1 win, he's racked up 1 win, but it's been a bit poor from him, for his standards, Delta.
Yeah, 100%. It's just gradually after season, the more quick people join the league, people start to get quicker, he starts to get slower. It's just like people drive. It's always bound to happen. That
But he's still
champion
6th, he's still in a decent position, but
it's very good. But for like you said, being a runner-up, and now you've got all these new rookies. Like you've got Noah, you've got like Trap as well. Like
yeah.
Funky, Liam. It's like the battles have just spaced up a lot because it was just always Bowers and Lando. Now it's just Bowers is almost at the picture. He started to fall back a bit, fighting for the mid pack. But he is one of them drivers that I have said many times that we always do kind of like predict him way too soon, and then he comes out of like a podium or something like that. He's a very patient driver. I think that's what he's going to try to do, just stay composed, be patient. Because he saves his warnings a lot, he doesn't get that many penalties in leagues that you see him in.
Yeah.
Especially here, he rarely gets a pen.
So the first place to 12th, split between 8 temps, and then the other 7 haven't really put a competitive lap time on the board yet. But I'm on board with Liam Robin now, provisionally on pole. And is he improving through the second sector? He is. By 12 milliseconds, so it looks to be an improvement unless he has a moment at the line. What does Liam Robbo set? And he goes even quicker. What a lap from Liam. And now he's 2/10 above his championship rival, or ahead of his championship rival even.
A 10th up.
Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be really close. Really close. Oh, only a 10th.
Oh.
And Track Formula to the line, he goes second.
Ooh, this is looking good for Red Bull. First and second, it's looking good. Good start for them.
Indeed it is. And only 800ths of a second separated from each other.
We've never done 100% race, so the drivers are going to have a little bit like... The distance will be how it would be normally at Bahrain, it's just always the times will come quicker, but there's more laps, so the drivers will have to just mainly focus on their tyre work. Because the strategy, obviously, if you're in the Discord and you're watching, it's just so many drivers have been contemplating on what strategy is actually the best one to do.
I don't have a clue myself.
Some people are like, start on the hards, then softs, mediums, go mediums, hards, soft, hards.
I'm not sure if it's a 1-stop or 2-stop. Like, I've never seen a league race at this track. I've never had one at this track. Like,
done it for like banter with like mates and all that stuff.
Yeah,
obviously.
obviously.
Never 100% race though. Never 100% race.
So obviously a 50% race on this track would just fly by. So.
Yeah. Because you see the drivers, they're averagely finishing in like 57 seconds, or maybe like a minute. And
so it'll be nearly an hour race. It will be nearly an hour. It'll be around an hour race.
It'll be the same length as normal Bahrain, just the laps will come quicker.
Yeah. But so far so good for the Red Bulls. P1 and P2 at the minute. As we got Alpha just starting his lap. See what he can do.
The thing is that we can go on board with the drivers and we don't need to switch off because they get the lap done so quickly that it's like we just stay on board with anyone for a whole lap. It's such a short track. There's a Mercedes coming for the last corner, but I think they're starting.
That's an out lap from Bowers, yeah. Hopefully he can get his Mercedes up there to help his teammate. Maybe do some team orders to win that title.
Alpha's a quarter of a tenth down on his lap.
He's up now.
He's actually up. Oh, he's up.
And even though he's up by a tiny bit, this could push him up the order quite a bit because it's so tight. Because it's such a short track. We'll see what he can do as he goes to the line. He goes 10th.
Good.
And only half a tenth off 7th. So overall, a decent lap. Now let's go on board with Bowers. We'll see what Bowers can do.
2 tenths up.
Let's see what he can do going through the second sector split. He's 5 tenths up now. This is more like the Bowers we've been seeing from last season and the start of this season. He's dropped off in the last couple of races. But can he bounce back? He goes to the line. He's only 11th. Only 11th.
I have a feeling he's letting off to try to go for an alt strat. Because he looked like he let off a lot in that last corner. I don't know if it was intentional to try qualify 11th to be just behind top 10 so he can do an alt.
Yeah, I see. I can see what. I understand what you're talking about, but I don't know if he would do that.
We don't know what the driver's plan. Obviously, if we're racing, then we'll know what we're doing. But with this, we don't know what the driver's thinking about doing.
Yeah.
2 guys on the mediums though, good laps.
It's got a couple of messages on the stream, or comments even.
So one of them says, "You can't hear Delta."
Trap, I hope you saw what Fury Lando did to me. Interesting.
Apparently Trap got in the way of Southside. I'm just gonna call him Liam. Not Leon, that's his name.
So who...
We've got 18 seconds.
But I think that is a timing glitch. I think it's a timing glitch. And I don't think the checkered flag will be out for another minute yet. Because lots of cars have just left the pit, so I can only imagine there is around a minute left.
I don't understand how we get this. Like, we
formula's
get the
improving.
glitch, we get the light glitch, and we get this glitch. But
do you get it on your screen as well?
I had it with one of the commentaries I did ages ago.
Because I've seen leagues that haven't got it, and I'm just thinking, like, how have you not got it? Is it just pure luck? Is it like... Truck Formula's up here, but he might be held up at the last corner here. But he might get a nice toe actually, off Reds. He goes to the line, 2 milliseconds off. Noah's just starting his lap. Rooney's invalidated. Aqua's invalidated, and that's the checkered flag actually. So Trap's out.
10th
Is closest to the line is Carrot Finger. He's improving as well.
Don't mean to burst Trout's bubble, but Liam has just gained half a tenth even not after turn 3. Like when he just turns right, he's already gained almost a
Carrot
tenth.
Finger's improving as well. Can he get up the order a little bit more? The reserve driver in the Haas.
I feel like he's going to improve by a couple of tenths. He looks like he's going to
Carrot Finger pulls into the pits. We'll see what Noah can do. Noah's improving actually.
Up by half a tenth. Liam's up by half a tenth.
Oh, Noah stays 5th. We have Vettel coming to the line. Here we go then. Here comes Liam.
He's half a tenth up. Can you gain even more?
And he improves. Oh, what a lap.
10th gap. Almost 2 tenths of the gap.
Furlando improves, but stays 3rd. And that's it. That's qualifying done. Liam Robert takes pole. Lando disconnects. Yeah, I'll get him back in. Back to Fury Lando. There's qualifying for you, and we knew it was going to be close, Delta, but wow.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that close.
8
Obviously, that's
tenths
expected.
separate the top 12. It's obviously expected, but that was very close.
The slowest lap was a 1:01.9.
1:09, but that wasn't really a competitive lap, because it was on mediums as well.
True, true. They are doing the ultra. Interesting.
Reflection starting at the back. No lap time for him.
He's probably the guy who holds the record for the most doesn't qualify.
Did not qualify.
Yeah. Doesn't qualify.
Yeah.
Sometimes qualifying at the back can be good depending on the league that you're in because you get fresh tyres, and if you know you have the pace for that point, you'll breeze past the people who are already on used softs for their qualify.
Definitely,
But
definitely.
that's why 11th is such a good position to qualify.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'll quickly send them one more invite.
Bowers has wets set as one of his tyre compounds, so I would suggest if you are there to change that because it says that you're on. Yeah. Do you see that?
What is it?
Look at Bowers' pit lane. Do you see a pair of wet tyres?
Bowers is pit. No, I see softs.
I see wets. I see wets for everyone on their phone. Oh no. See, I keep. Oh no. Went over fan. And was back. The grid took off pretty quickly there for a formation lap. I was confused on what happened there.
Yeah, I was kind of worried that the lights were going.
You just realised you didn't have formation lap on.
Yeah.
It was a strategy.
So I think everyone is back in. Southside Matado isn't.
Lando cannot take his car until after the lane, like after the start lights. So he's gonna have pretty cold tires.
Is he in?
Yeah, he's in, but he can actually take. So when the lights go 5 red lights and away we are, go go and all that stuff, then that's when he can take control.
It's going to be a short formation like this week, Delta, if you haven't noticed.
Yes,
they're already back on the grid.
See, I wish we had the outer layer. That's the one thing I wish we had, is the outer layer, Bahrain one, the outer layer circuit that they actually had for F1. That one I prefer much more than this, because this format they never use.
Sorry about that, I was just being told Cheltenham have scored against Man City. Kind of shocks me there. But anyway, here we go then. I hope Lando's back in, I really hope he is.
Yeah, yes, I think he is.
Southside Matado is in.
Car.
The Haas is back in. Right, so we do have the light glitch yet again.
5 fake lights and we are.
Lando isn't in because his car's gone.
Yeah, you can take control of it.
Anyway, here we go then. The 5 lights are on and we're on the way when the lights go out. Here we go in Bahrain. Looks like a clean start from the front. Track formula bogging down a little bit. As Fury Lando's now rejoined, but really far ahead. But all
Maybe
clean into turn 1. By the looks of it, Delta.
Yeah, 100%. Drivers will need to remember, don't go straight on in. We see that in Vettel's round. Vettel and Alpha. And Aqua.
And there looks to be some carnage at the back. There's a virtual safety car.
The VSC is gonna be. Imagine a safety car on here. Jeez, it'd come in instantly after one lap.
And there we go. Virtual safety car already. And Lando is back in. But he is far ahead. So hopefully he will slow down.
I've just had a phone call from Pickwater Ewan saying that from Luke that the lobby's glitched. But I think it's just.
I don't think it is. I think it's just Lando. And if you can drop him a message on PlayStation, that'd be great. Just saying, like, if you can drop behind the Red Bulls, that'd be great. Oh, Liam has a drive-through.
Oh.
Liam has a drive-through, and that is not what he wants. Especially when he's in the title fight. He's gone and got himself a drive-through penalty.
Just because any tight line, I'll class it as regaining the time.
The title fight might be back on for Track Formula. But, yeah, there's the pit stop strategies, actually. So it will be a pit stop on lap 23 if you're going to take the medium tyres.
I'm just seeing if Lando is there. Yeah, he's here. He's taking.
Yeah, he is here. He is here.
He's found the gap of 12 seconds somehow.
Yeah, it is dropping, but I don't know if he's slowing down. I hope he does. Oh, anyway, there looks to be a little
message him. He's slowing down a bit. If you see, I told him if he was
yeah,
just
there you go.
Bit.
He just needs to drop behind Track Formula. He needs to drop behind Track Formula, and that is fine. That's all he has to do.
It's just because we don't want any, what is it?
Cheating or advantage.
Yeah.
Not really cheating, because it's obviously not his fault, but... Anyway, we're back racing yet again. I've just realised, actually, Hamlick's up to 12. He's gone up 6 places.
He has gave 12 seconds to 4 seconds to make it a bit more competitive, which is good on him. 4 seconds can be close completely, but 12 though, that was a bit
yeah,
iffy.
definitely.
So, yeah, I'd literally just told him to slow down. I'm not like trying to like jeopardise his championship.
Yeah.
Just slow down just a bit to give him the time that they actually would have had on.
So Bavessia gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. Funky Fox gets the fastest lap, and he's over the back of the Red Bull.
Sitting in P20 right now with wing damage. Him and Aqua and Vettel got into a little I think it was just one of them went maybe.
No, I'll tell you what. I did see what happened actually. I didn't see it fully, but they were going 3 wide Delta into that corner, and obviously 3 wide doesn't go.
Oh, first move of the day. Reds breezes past Noah Jones.
Up into 5th. Good move from him.
DRS is very strong around here.
I can imagine it would be.
It's because you get one DRS section and then you're straight into another one. So you've got tons of retaliating that can happen. Guy overtakes you on the long straight, you get him after turn 1 and 2.
Definitely.
But I do wish we had the outward layer circuit though, like the one that we used in the F1.
Yeah, if that was on the game, that would we'd be racing here tonight. Simple as that, really.
Well, I guess
here comes Hamwick, the South African driver in the Williams. He goes up to 9th. He breezes past Mario down at the straight, and that is a first taste of the DRS Delta.
If I remember correctly, Hamwick actually had some really good pace around this track.
Yes.
Obviously the full circuit.
Oh yes.
But he suffered a puncture, which put him back at the points.
Yeah, he was. I can remember he was in 7th, I think. And he got a puncture.
6th, and then he got a puncture, and then he had to just back on.
That wasn't the best moment of the season for him, that's for sure. He ended up with no points.
Yeah, it's always the most stressful. Yellow flag is out for Real.
I love Vettel's round.
Just tapped that inside curve. Wait, you didn't actually touch it.
No damage, which is good. Lando is still out in the lead, but the gap's closing. Down to 3.6 now as Noah slams it down the inside on Reds. That's a good move. Can Reds get the cut back?
The championship contenders are pretty much split with each other.
100%.
Lando, Trapp, Rooney, and we've got Liam in 4 teams. So if Liam can win a championship from basically getting a drive-through and catching up, props to him. Because there's still lots of laps, but the laps.
I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, Delta, but if you remember back to 2012, Sebastian Vettel was in a title fight.
Ooh.
And there's a yellow flag. Aqua's gone. Aqua's out. Virtual safety car. But what I was going to say, Delta, is Sebastian Vettel was in a Red Bull. Obviously, he was in a title fight. He crashed lap 1 and brought it back from the back to come and win the championship. Can Liam Robbo do that?
I think he did do it a few previous races ago. Liam did. But all that matters if someone gets a drive-through. Trapp looks like he's going super slow, like he's went over it.
But just remember, Delta, there's still 50 laps left.
Yeah.
It is a long old race, so don't count any of the drivers out just yet. So we should be underway soon. We should be underway soon. Virtual safety car, the second virtual safety car actually of the race.
Whoever's getting very scared to even tap on the power button.
Alpha's got a drive through. And I knew someone was going to get a drive through because all of the cars looked like they were going reasonably fast. But Alpha's retired in the pits. And to be fair, I don't blame him. He was a lap down with a drive through. Obviously 50 laps left, but I think he was already 2 laps down. Ooh.
This is a bit like watching a movie for me and you right now.
Yeah.
7 laps of
a nice
the same
battle
track
for 5th starting actually.
Oh
the battle
no!
for 5th is heating up.
Wrong?
It's Alpha's car.
Ah, right, okay. Oh, it's getting
Bowers and Billy are side by side.
He's not ghosting. Yeah, he's not ghosting. I don't get why he doesn't ghost. Drivers need to watch out for Alpha.
Codemasters for you. But Bowers up to 7th. Reds is gaining, not close enough. For now. Not close enough. So Alpha's car has pulled off to the side of the track. He is the second retirement of the race, following Alpha, Aqua and Alpha have DNF'd. But Hamwick up into 9th now. And on the back of Bowers and Billy. Go on, Hamwick.
I would have to say I am a Hamwick fan.
I'm a fan of your work. Anyway, the battle for 5th. It's happening again.
Oh, is Hamwick going to try to thread it if he goes deep?
Oh, Bowers and Billy.
I like this. Oh, Hamwick, get out of the way!
They're giving each other a lot of room. They're being nice to each other, I have to say. Here comes Hamwick.
Can he do a double? Oh no. Go on, Hamwick. Oh my...
No way. Oh, Bowers is round. And we knew that was coming. Because they were 3 wide.
It was just a free ride, yeah. But Hamwick into P7 though, fantastic.
What a move from Hamwick. I'm not quite sure who Bowers made contact with. If it was Hamwick, the stewards will look at it, obviously. And obviously, if it was Billy, they will look at it. I think that
Bowers should have kind of backed up because he saw that Hamwick was going around the outside and taking the outside line on Billy.
I'll tell you what, though, this battle for 5th is very entertaining.
And I love
Noah
this track.
and Reds are just swapping positions every single lap.
Because look where he is, he's only 11th.
Great.
He's not dropped that much. Oh, and Billy! Switch back
He sent a late one, he's cut the corner majorly there.
Hamwick gets switched back. Hamwick's bringing out some pace. Is Ewan racing on his account or something? What's going on?
But Reds are back. All stayed in 5th, actually.
The strength from that DRS. That does scare me though. It does scare me though when people do that. You get in your DRS and they fling it to the left hand side and you think they're going to dive it, and they don't.
Yeah.
It's so scary. Well, that was an amazing exit from Billy.
Any other battles? Liam Robbo's all over the back of Bowers here.
Reflection and Reflection and Mario.
As
Reds and Noah switching again.
yeah, Noah's breezed past.
If you think about it, both of these guys got a podium on their debut.
Yeah, but Noah's got 50% more EOS.
Oh, yellow flag! It's a Haas.
It's
so
Leon.
Motada.
Hopefully he can get that car running again, but he is down in plumb last. As Liam's got past Bowers, that's a big move. And he nearly sent one on Mario there. Down the inside at turn 3. He's got DRS now, but he isn't close enough.
Funky's gaining on Trap a lot.
And Trap's gaining on Lando.
Could we just look at... Okay, look at Trap and Funky's ERS, and then look at Lando's.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, fair play to Lando, he doesn't really burn much EOS. Like, I raced with him in a couple leagues, and he isn't an EOS burner.
He's like, I'll use it when I need to, I don't need it.
He's just controlling the pace outfield, at the front even.
Like we said at Brazil,
there
it's
goes
not
Liam.
good if you push. You shouldn't need to push the point that you've got 0 ERS on someone. You should just you should be able to catch up to them if you're well paced, not burn all your ERS, because then you'll be very vulnerable later in the race. But Reds and Noah though.
Mario and Liam having a nice battle. But Liam comes out on top.
Oh, and the Hamrick!
Hamrick comes out on top as well in his battle with Billy. Is he going to flag?
A three-way battle between Liam, Mario and Flexion.
Yeah.
And Bowers is in the mix. Bowers is on the inside on Mario.
On the outside, that's a good move. Can Mario keep it in there? No, he can't. Good move from Bowers.
They're starting to
fade away.
Die.
Maybe the medium hards or the medium soft is the better option. Maybe do about.
Funky.
Oh, they look close.
Funky closed the gap from the 1.3.
But I was going to say, Delta, I think the people on the mediums will be better at the end of the race.
Oh, Funky dummy trap there.
Defends.
Oh, snap of oversteer. Left and
No.
vulnerable. He's going to die.
Is he trying on the outside? No way. He obviously hasn't, because that would be a bit silly. But this is provisionally for the lead, Delta. Because Fury Lando, obviously it's not his fault, but will probably get a time penalty at the end of his race.
He did slow down though, the gap was 14, he slowed down to like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I did tell him to let the Red Bulls pass, and he hasn't done that. So, we'll obviously see what happens.
I messaged him on PlayStation.
Here goes Funky, he's passed. Track Formula sends a late one.
Goes deep, switch back. Bag of dreams, round the outside.
They give each other space.
Oh, this would be interesting before Trap.
Running outside Track Formula, he's off the track. Really, he should be giving that place back. But I think Funky's going to get it back anyway. Or is he?
That's so scary.
Yeah, it is. Especially when you're spectating. It looks like they've just gone straight into the side of them.
He's close to that curve.
Billy and Hamrick are going at it again. Not close enough this time round.
I like how this grid's going. You've got like the mid-pack guys fighting each other, and then you've got the front-pack guys fighting each other, and you've got the guys like outside the top 10 having a nice scrap as well.
Yeah.
It's not getting boring. The drivers are making these 57 laps of each other fun.
To be fair, 15 laps gone already, and I've thoroughly enjoyed the first 15 laps. I think there's been some good battles.
Trap defending the inside line there as well.
42 to go.
I trust Frankie, he's defending the inside, so it makes it that he has to go even more wide to avoid.
What I love about this though is Track Formula and Funky are using all their EOS, and Lando's just out in front with 80. Hamrick's got the move on Billy.
Hamrick and Billy are reading each other like books right now.
Oh, he's lost the back end. That's the no traction kicking in for Hamrick.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot that. He has run no traction so for him to do this well. I wouldn't just say it's because the track is really traction and it's attraction. He does still have that auto spin curve he has to worry about. That's where he's finding the pace. Just no traction. People say it's the quicker assist turn off. And
I think they will gonna have to. I think they're gonna have to give up a place any minute now. Cause look who's behind, Liam Robbo. And I don't think they'll be fighting this one as hard, but they've been fighting each other. I don't think he's close enough this lap. Hamlet could be close enough to Billy though. He's gonna try.
I don't think
no, he's not.
Lando would need a pin because he is actually dropping a lot of time to track.
That, yeah, that is true to be fair.
And think about it, it's only a pit. Like once they all pit, they'll be rejoined
Tell you what, this
again,
could be
so
really interesting here.
Because they'll
Liam
need
is
to
all over
pit.
the back. Someone's
Oh,
round. Someone's
Rooney!
round. Does he touch that inside curb?
Touching inside curb.
No damage. No damage. Which
ABS OP,
is very
just
good.
slamming the brakes and lock up and avoid the ball.
Look at Liam, he's all over the back of the Williams. Oh, and he so nearly lost it there. Oh, and Bowers has had an off there as well. Here goes Liam for 8th position. Down the inside on Hamwick. And Billy is up next, but Hamwick's got a good slipstream as Billy comes into the pits for a very early pit stop.
Interesting. Undercut potentially.
Or maybe for the hards. Maybe the hard
If the
tyres.
soft- 7.5.
And that won't help. The mediums. 40 laps on mediums. That probably is possible. It'd be interesting to see if it does work.
Look at Shadow and Carrot.
And Rooney spun again. His tyres are gone. His tyres must be gone, Delta.
Oh my god, look at Liam.
Oh, he's hit Billy.
Little bang.
There's
Look
about
at Liam.
4 cars there.
Billy should breeze past his on the inside of the door.
That was a
Billy
good
may have
move.
done a really good strategy.
If he can get past Luke, it will be.
Look at the pace.
Bowers up to 9th. Pass
Liam up to
reflection.
6th.
Yeah, Liam nearly got his way back up there. Showing some fine pace.
Look at the pace on
Look at Billy.
Billy's. He's actually
Yeah.
beating Luke on straight line speed just because of fresh tires.
And DOS, obviously. And Carrot Finger on Shadow. Shadow
Oh,
sends
Shadow.
one.
Oh no! I thought he was. I thought he wasn't going to break there. I was really scared that Deutsch was going to bash into it.
Carrot goes down the inside.
Down the inside.
They're still side by side. They're touching wheels. And Carrot Finger's been pushed off the
Ooh.
track by Shadow there. And he's just gonna have to
Saucy.
give up. And he does.
Shadow's trying to prove himself. You can see it.
Yeah, I think that was a bit too much aggression. You do have to leave a good enough gap for your competitor, and I don't think he did give enough space there. But thankfully, no crash. But how long would you say a pit stop is around here, Delta?
Well, the gap between them, like Billy and Shadow, is maybe like around about like 22.
Because
So I
I'm
reckon
looking,
it's 20 seconds.
Liam is a full pit stop behind his teammate. He is a full pit stop behind Track Formula.
Yeah, trying to jump someone or try to get ahead of them out the pit lane with via undercut doesn't really work around here because the track's that quick that you're like, if you have damage late on this track and you have to pit, you're bound to get lapped because the track, like, it doesn't take that long to get around this track.
Rooney's
It's like
past
a minute.
Hamwick.
It's like a minute and 1 second, so like, you're staying in the pits for like a quarter of that. 30 seconds.
So Rooney's up to P7.
So who are the people that are lapped?
Only Vettel has been lapped so far. And Bavessia. Actually, yeah. Why not? Let's talk about Bavessia. He's had a quiet race. I didn't really think... I forgot actually he was in this race.
Bavessia's lagged out.
Has he?
He's ghosted.
He has.
Wait, is he?
I'm not sure how long that's been. But Funky Fox has pit for the mediums.
Oh no, he hasn't lagged out.
Or was he just ghosting because of...
I think he's ghosted because he's lagged, but I thought that when you watch their on board, they don't lag.
Nah, I think he has disconnected. I know he hasn't. Don't think he has. Anyway. Not the best race from him so far. Hammock and Rooney are side by side. Can Hammock hang in there? It's close, they're touching wheels.
The African's in top 6. He starts the pit though,
for how much longer though? Because here comes Rooney.
If we look into...
That was close.
Sweet. Hamrick! No!
Here comes Bowers! And Reflection!
Oh, go on, Reflection.
And somehow they're all out in one piece. And here comes Reflection now.
Reflection and the African are pushing.
I doubt he'll send it. He will not send it.
And the thing is that all 4 of these guys run no TC. So they're all bound to be clean, but...
Here comes Bowers.
Hamrick contemplating...
Can Reflection get a double here?
Go on, Reflection.
Reflection, he's gonna go for it. Bowers has gone for it.
He's waiting for it to go deep. Hamrick gets shoved, he's gonna have to take the tight line, cut the grass, penalty. Ooh.
Here comes Reflection, Hamrick's trying it on the outside, Reflection up the inside. Oh, and Reflection lost the back end of it there.
Snap. Snappy.
Here comes Bowers again. Ooh.
Switch back. Switch back, a little dummy there. Hamrick's got some immense pace.
Great racing.
He's battling off a LPR runner-up from Season 2. This isn't what you would expect to see.
It's just about consistency though. Which, no offence, Hamrick lacks.
Bowers is on 21 lap of mediums and he looks like he's going quicker than Hamrick. Not just
mediums can do about 40 laps here, Delta. I don't know if you know that.
So he could go for them like they're on.
He could stay out this whole time and then pit for softs at the end.
There's been no safety cars yet. Yes,
a safety car would save him, Hamrick! Oh my god! What a move! He's let Bowers back through, which fair play to him.
I think he's scared to go wide, because when you go wide with OTC, you're finished. Hamrick's got a red bar on his name now, he's sticking it in lane. Interesting.
Rooney's down the inside of the Alfa Romeo of Billy up into 11th. As I didn't realise, but Liam Robbo's pit. Liam has pit. Reds is now pit. So the pit stops are starting to come in now. But I'm more focused on this battle for P5. Here comes Reflection. Down the inside of Hamrick, he's holding in there. They're side by side.
Oh, look at Noah!
Look at Noah! They're 3 wide! 3 wide! Noah gets a double!
But
what a move!
I would expect that because Noah is on 1 lap old medium.
And he's got a massive undercut on Reds as well. Massive undercut. So the undercut round here is huge. The yellow flag, that's Rooney, Rooney. No, it's not Rooney. It's Vettel.
Okay, good, I didn't jinx it.
Vettel's around. And leader pits. And so does Trap.
It's interesting.
So mediums for both of them. It'll be interesting to see where Funky Fox comes out. Could he take the lead?
So, it's too far back.
Or it'll be close. It'll be very close.
Ooh.
Here comes Funky.
Oh no, no, this will be close.
This is close.
Oh no!
They're going to be side by side.
Oh! He's almost got him.
Trap just gets ahead.
No,
Funky with the switch back around the outside. What a
He's
move!
just goes 24
What a
seconds.
move!
What a beast.
The Trap's
I
gonna
didn't
come
expect that.
straight back with DRS.
Ooh.
Down the
No,
inside goes the Red
Switch
Bull and
back.
he's back in front. And now Funky's
Switch
got
back.
back past. No way around the outside there.
Don't send it. Okay, that's what I said.
Whew. But wow. Brilliant
24
racing.
seconds. But Funky's gonna have a very good advantage. His mediums are completely fresh. They're 3 laps old, but they're gonna be up to temp. His trap snap of oversteer could leave him vulnerable.
They'll be vulnerable from DRS anyway, from the McLaren.
Trap has got no ERS now.
Neither does Funky. He's
Ooh, he's
going against the wall. Mega defending it from Trap. He's outbroke himself by the looks of it. Can he get the cut
Funky's
back?
reading him like a book right now. Oh no.
No, he went round the outside this time. Or ran the inside last time. He tried to go on the outside this time. Doesn't quite work out.
Still can't believe we're 26 out of 57.
Yeah, we're just about halfway through this race nearly. And so far it has been amazing. Has to be said. That's
We
Luke
need some
Pitts.
reserve commentators to take a shift over if we...
Yeah, we just hop in for a race because it looks so fun. But I can see this battle going on for a little while. But them two battling is making the Mercedes just pull away.
Because you think about it, yeah, a penalty would have been handed out if Funky did have, not Funky, if Furry had like a 30-second gap. He probably would have. But obviously slowed down. Him and Trap were both with each other. He slowed down for the Red Bull. Because obviously I wouldn't expect him to slow down for Liam. Because Liam, what is it? He's sitting in, he's 7 now. He's sitting in P18. So. Trap's gonna have to just beg.
Shadow's out.
His vessel would be
He is
shutting
DNF'd in the pit
right
lane.
now.
Oh, Bowers has gone really wide. And he nearly scraped the wall there. He done well to avoid it. But that's just promoted. Red's up into 5th.
They're like the limitless. He's went wide. every time. They both keep burning each other's ERS, so it's like there's nothing happening between Trap and Funky. I think Trap's beaming off because there's a straight line between people. I think this track is just a lot of straight line through. But Shadow tried to prove himself, and he's... Yeah,
He was doing an alright job, to be fair to him.
Finishing the race with him. It's very upsetting, but on his best.
The Trap's held on to this lap.
Trap's saving ERS, you can tell by the little blinker at the back of his that you see why the little blinker at the back of his car's flashing, it's because he's saving ERS. But
Tell you someone who is saving EOS, Fury Lando.
oh my god! Trap just broke super early there. Whoa. He did it, he defended the move, but Funky had to break even before the board. About decent between them both there. But it's just looking really perfect for 3rd and 4th. For the McLarens.
Yeah.
Very good couple of points. I don't understand. In Lando, yeah. He's getting DRS off of the ghosted volumes. Of Luke.
Yeah, he is.
Is Luke giving Lando DRS, do you think? Because he's been getting tons of pens, it's like he's... Interesting.
Well, he's holding on for dear life right now, his track formula.
He's got a championship on there right now, he makes one mistake, it's all gone. You've got to remember that Funky, more than him and Funky battle, Trap's not going to like this because his competitor, the more they battle, skips away with the championship. And no one wants to see a guy win the championship twice with absolute domination. So, it's Bahrain is a pretty complex track if you're not too familiar with it, but if you're familiar with it, I don't see any error coming. The only place you want to avoid is that inside curb, and you'll never need to touch that. like barely. A few penalties though, but Funky Fox has got the DRS of Trap. He should get this, but Trap squeezes himself against the wall every time, keeping that tail
Defending
in as much as
hard.
possible. Trap keeps that tail in against the wall to get not as much. Ooh, he's given the space. He's given the space.
This is great racing. It really is.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Like, the fact that they haven't really made, I don't want to jinx it, but major contacts. This.
Ooh, Funky's
It's
getting
great.
eager to go around the outside, but Trap's like, nah.
On the
take
inside? No.
It's very tricky to do the inside line though, man.
Yeah.
Around the outside it's a piece of cake, but like the inside, fucking slow. But if you think about it, everyone else has gaps. But look in Vettel.
Are they battling for position?
15th they're fighting for. It's not if we use that sounds. They were having a nice little scrap, but Luke took it away. But they are going side by side though. Vettel cruising past Luke this time. Luke trying to go for an outside move on him. He's giving him the
He
space.
leaves the space. He's through, or is he?
He's trying to thread the needle.
Trying to go around the outside.
Oh
Mario's
no!
out.
Oh, it's
VSC.
Mario. Another one.
And I tell you what, I know someone.
Ooh,
I know
looks to be
someone.
Going, no.
I know someone who'd be very annoyed with this. And he's
There's
sat in
safety
P6.
Obvious powers, but I was gonna say Vesser going safety car constantly every time a safety car, the yellow flag pops up. He has to shout
Yeah.
safety car.
But Carrot Finger pulls into the pits for his second pit stop of the race. And that'll be for softs, maybe?
FC.
DRS enabled
Ooh.
once again. We're racing.
Luke. Neat. Funky though, every time he's planning this well.
But to be
He's
fair,
gonna plan
Trap
it
is saving his EOS. So if I was Trap Formula, I'd just let him go now.
He's
But he's not doing that.
too much. He does that, same mistake.
Oh, that was
That
close.
could have went big time. Oh, and
To
he
be
gets the
fair.
DRS as well.
That was a good move.
Trap did that very sweet. Waiting, he got just past him when the detection zone happened.
Yeah.
Smart.
I see another battle brewing, and it's not the Mercedes and the Red Bull at the front, it's the Red Bull and the Mercedes down in P6 and 7. And the Immobo blazes past Bowers, who is
Both
still yet to
runner-ups.
pit.
One old runner-up from season 2 and one runner-up is happening now.
So far, yes. But I still think Liam, his pace is mega. And a podium is only 4 seconds up the road. So, I think... I mean, Liam
I
has...
still think it's upsetting seeing bloody Lando's ERS still.
Here they go again
Ooh.
for about round 45. And
This
Track
almost
Formula
reminds
gets
me
passed.
of, was it? Who was this? There was two
Oh,
battles.
I know,
there
it was,
two guys.
yes, Fury Lando and Liam. And Rooney as well.
Yeah, and that was probably one of the best battles. We're getting that, but this time they're going to have 57 rounds at this point.
Yeah.
But
So Bowers makes his pit stop and will come out in 10th, just behind Reflection. But Bowers will have some mega pace on them softs. I wouldn't be surprised if I see some fastest laps popping up on my screen in a minute. Here we go then. Ding ding ding. Round
Oh, this time it's
46.
ooh, this time it's different.
Funky Fox has troubled DRS
This time
off
it's
the
different
lapped car.
because-
He does.
He does. He's going to get it another time.
Vassia puts the fastest lap of the race. Down in 15th.
Funky's going to be, as people would say, absolutely fuming. He's looking Vela
There
on
is
the
a lot of
battle.
traffic. Yeah.
So we've got
They're going to have to let him through. And Carrot Finger just ahead as well.
we've got Spas and Vettel. We've got Spooky Lukey. Trap's going to get DRS off Spooky Lukey as well. And the thing is that Luke can't let Trap pass, because if Luke lets Trap get past, Vettel will go past, and both of them are actually fighting for a thingy. But Vettel's just had a very quiet race. He's actually last for some reason.
Yeah, he did just set the fastest lap, and he's gaining on this pack pretty quickly. So maybe not points, but he could get a possible 12th. But I don't think Funky's going to be able to get him. As
Still
Bowers,
with Liam, that's what I'm really interested about.
Bowers gets past Reflection for 9th.
Opinions on the whole Liam situation. Do you think he could gain that in the amount of time that we've got right now?
I don't know. He's 17 seconds behind Lando. With 22 laps left, he's going to have to take about 8/10 a lap to catch up.
Some drivers
I
might
don't
get a
know.
bit bored of this, because it's basically an insurance race for double points, so it's all worth it in the end. But right now, they're probably going to be bored out of their socks, because it's just going to be if you're by yourself.
But I think when you're in that top 6, I think it'll be worth it at the end, because I mean 5th place, for example, that's 20 points. Like,
yeah, that'll be like a win-win for them.
Like Billy at the minute is getting 8 points, and that's nearly what he's had all season. So like, he'll be motivated to finish the race to get points, obviously. But obviously it will get to a bit of a stage where it will be boring. But I think Funky is dropping back a little bit from track formula.
This is an AI. Interesting. But this Noah kid, he's been looking very quick.
Kid. Rookie.
Nah, you can classify him. You can
Rookie.
classify as my kid. Yeah, kid.
Can we?
No. Kid.
But
Kid.
he's having a good race yet again.
And you call Reflection the old man.
Reflection.
the Egyptian.
There's a yellow flag.
Oh no.
Oh no, I've
It's
jinxed.
my
Oh my god, I thought I jinxed Billy. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. It's Vettel.
Give it a Tyrell on this impression there. ILR Vettel.
No, with a big lock up there going into the final corner. And I tell you what, track formula's gaining massively on Fury Lando. He's taking about a second out of him.
It's Billy.
That's not Billy, it's Vettel again. And that will probably be his race over.
Retirement?
I'm not sure. Unless he's pitting for fresh rubber. Fair play to him for carrying on if he does.
Oh, it's 7-5.
As Bowers breezes past Vettel's teammate, Billy, up into 8th. So Bowers could get a potential P7 maybe, at the best. And that's a really late safety car, which would be incredible. If a safety car come out, that would put anyone in the title race.
It is kind of getting a bit frustrating though, this whole lap car DRS ghost stuff. It's getting a bit annoying. Because it means if a safety car does happen, all the lapped cars are going to be in the wrong positions, and it's going to mean that, like, if one ghost gets a bad start, and the other guys don't get, the other guys are obviously going to get a good start if they don't have any ghosts.
The track formula has pulled away from Funky Fox quite a lot now, and he's actually gaining much so on Lando.
And Lando's burned a lot of ERS. He was on like 85 just 5 laps.
He's burned a little bit, to be fair. But track formula's taking about half a second out of him each lap, so at the minute. There's Funky, and in the distance, in the backman, you might be able to see Noah and Reds as they pop on the corner. Jeez, Liam nearly loses it there.
I feel so bad for Liam though.
You have to feel for Liam. Like, he's put up a title fight all season, and in the last race he gets a drive-through penalty. Obviously his fault, but he can't turn back time to change that, because if Liam Morrow stayed out in front, I think he would have won the title. which makes it even worse.
Because you see he's got the pace because he just came from 20th to 6th, not even just through the DNFs. He's had to do all these overtakes legit. Like, Lando is just right there if you look at the map. Like, if you go on board with Liam and you see where Liam's...
you can see him in the distance, like behind the lights. You could see him drive past.
It's right there.
So near but so far, Delta.
Yeah, it's Bobo trying to find time.
But if you got on board with Lando, Delta, look who's in his mirrors. The gap's now down to 2.9.
Because he's got a 0% ERS.
I think what he's doing, he's just using all of his EOS down the straights. And to be fair, it's working a treat.
You could be doing a gyro tapping. Tapping the EOS like really quickly like this. Like that every single exit, because surprisingly, I've done it before, just to see, and it genuinely does gain you a lot of time if you can do it pretty well. 5.7, but the tyres are going to be absolutely shot to death. Even though, yeah, they can last longer. It's like just... Lando's probably going to just get a bit tired because he's been by himself. So he's just going to fall asleep on the wheel.
Yeah. But this will be probably the first car he's seen a race.
Yeah. Look behind again. Still at the same distance. 5.6.
As Liam makes the move for 5th.
I'm getting really scared because Liam's getting very close. Like, he is actually getting pretty close to them.
Oh my god, yellow flag.
Please don't be Billy.
Is that Vettel? Is Vettel again? Vettel's had a spin as the race leader goes past. How many spins has he had today, Delta? At least 4.
6. Well, if you count lap 1, 6, 7, 8. Oh no! But I'll just get it in the pits and just stick in like pads or something. Fastest lap is not there, mate.
As I think that'll be a retirement. And that would be our 6th if he does. Maybe another set of tyres? Who knows?
Trying to do the most. He's trying to break a record.
There we go.
He didn't. I was gonna say.
That is his season over. And fair play to him. He's had a very good season. Obviously, he did get demoted from Racing Point, but he has proved himself to be a very fast driver in that Alfa Romeo. And hopefully we'll see him again next season.
Oh, his red's got some insane pace all of a sudden. What's going on? He's right at the back of Liam. Actually, right behind him.
Oh my.
Oh.
It's the yellow flag. I thought that was Bowers, but it is no, it's Vettel's AI.
I thought it was Billy again. Where's the African? No.
11th. I don't know what's happened to Hammock. He seems to have dropped off a bit.
1.8 seconds.
He is dropping.
This will be close. This will be close.
Just remember, Delta, this is for the championship, remember? Obviously, Track Formula, if he overtakes him, won't win the championship, but it is still theoretically for the championship. Reds gets past Liam. Speechless.
The Red Bull
is the
almost
word
looks black
to describe
in this. I know
it.
that sounds really odd, but the Red Bull genuinely looks black in this.
It does look quite dark at the track, obviously, because the lights dim downwards. As Liam back up the inside he goes. Good move. The last thing you want is contact with another driver, and he doesn't do that. But I want to go back to the front, Delta, because Track Formula has caught him.
DRS though. I feel like
Lando's DRS burning now. He's DRS burning.
I feel like Lando's trying to play with him.
But to be fair, if you were Lando, would you fight really? Would you want to be fighting? You're putting your own race at risk. You're putting your championship at risk. If I
No,
was
but
Lando, would you
this
just not
with
let him by?
Lando did this with Noah, do you remember?
Um.
Noah was in front of Lando at Brazil.
Oh
Nah.
my, oh my. Did you see what I seen then?
Yeah.
He was drifting around that corner.
Yeah, but going back to
Wow.
what he was doing with Noah, it was like he was trying to play with him and be like, nah, I want to at least just pass you. Because look at the ERS, it doesn't make any sense on how Lando's got almost like 4 times more than Trap does, and Trap's been gaining. I think what Lando's doing is he's just going to conserve his
He's in the
ERS.
DRS range now.
Like, I have a feeling, Furry's got some tactic in his head that try like force Trap to think that he's gaining on him, and then just as it comes to near the end, Lando starts to engage push mode and then just gaps, because he did that to Noah. We thought Noah was going to win the race, so he was in front of Lando for so long, and then Lando just turned up and won.
It could be possible, but I think
look how much he's making Lando. Look at how much he's making Trap push.
as much as I'd like for Lando to win this race, you know, he's led every lap. I would like to see Track Formula win because he's been denied 2 wins this season.
Yeah.
Like, he's crossed the line twice in first, but lost it due to penalties. So, 3rd time lucky, maybe?
It would be an amazing way to end season 3.
It would
with
be.
a Red Bull actually finishing.
A different winner as well. Has he got DRS? No, he doesn't.
What?
I think he was. I think he was a millisecond off.
Yeah, because it was 1 dead.
Yeah. I can see Liam in the background. He is gaining. He is gaining. I think he might want another 57 laps. But
he's gonna have to.
He's gonna have to
battling each other. No, I thought they were for a second, but it's just ghosts. Pac-Man ghosts.
I think Hammock's gaining on Reflection and Billy as well.
Pac-Man ghosts. The thing is that even a pit lane, pitting can drop you so much time.
Yeah, definitely. About 20 seconds. Trap should be in DRS range this time round.
If he isn't, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, he is. So here we go then. This is where we'll get interesting.
Lando's not burning. I like this. Look at this. Lando's confident with his straight line speed.
If I was
Lando's not even hitting what to. Yo, Lando's not even hitting 200s.
If I was Trap, I think I'd be easing off the ERS now. Like, he's got DRS, I'd ease off the ERS.
Yo, I just looked at Trap's straight line speed, 204, Lando was going 196. Lando's more about that corners. Like that, I think that's why. Lando's like saving it, because he thinks...
Yeah, Trap's about 10 miles an hour quicker down the straights.
Now this is much closer. Avoid the curb. I don't like this.
I thought he was going to go round then, Track Formula, I really did.
I want to check.
But this is the true pace. This is Track Formula's true pace.
Trap and Lando don't even have a warning, so they could use like a warning or two.
I mean, there's not really any places to get warnings on this track. Like, even with the normal Bahrain layout, there's no real places where you go, oh, track limits are awful there. Like,
I have a feeling I was correct with that prediction of what Lando's doing, because he's like Trap was gaining so much, and now it's just like Lando's like keeping him in his pocket right now.
But Trap is keeping his EOS now, to be fair. He's not using it.
It's like Lando's basically giving him false hope, being like, come on, pass me, and he's just like bombing off every single time.
The only
Look
problem is, if Trap does get past, Lando will only get past the next lap. So Trap Woman is going to have to time this move to perfection. Like, he's going to have to try it on the last lap or something. Otherwise, he will get re-overtaken.
That's the thing, yeah. He's got the DRS now, but like Lando just needs to tap it on a little bit. Like, he's not even using it.
He's got about 50 more EOS.
He does go away pretty quickly though, so I guess it's not that much.
Yellow flag reflections out of spin.
A Wendelman.
And that's a very
It's a rare thing.
that's very rare from reflection.
You never see reflection make a little error like that. You normally see him just very, very chilled out. But
oh, and he gets a penalty just to top it off.
This will be good for
I'm up to 9th.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say.
That's 4 points.
Good gap. It's closing a lot. You can tell that Sharp's got a lot of downforce on that car. Like he's got a little much less. He's probably on 2. Look at the. Okay, this might be it. This has to be it. Yeah,
this could be. No, he's still not close enough.
2, 1.
Unless he sends one. That could have been his chance. That could have been his chance.
Now he's just gonna have to watch Lando bomb off again. Because of that, Lando is all about corners with that setup.
Well, I don't know.
Fantastic exit.
Trap looks to have got a very good exit there. He's got not close enough.
Lando's on 80.
I'd also like to give a big shout out to Funky Fox. It's his last LPR race today, and he's sat in P3.
And
so
if
he can hold that position,
end off for bang, and he almost just caught oversteer like Lando did. Oh no, that would have been the biggest.
I was gonna say, if Funky can hold that position, what a send off that would be.
No, I would have just done what you did to Dirk. I just said, yeah, he's gonna come out of a bang, and just he went a little bit tiny wide and tapped the throttle and overtake. This is it. Oh, he needs to just send it. It's all for a championship.
He's gonna have to.
Go. He's got 32 ERS, so I think he's saving. If this crosses to the line, it's gonna be like 1,000. Oh no.
And as it stands, I don't have a clue. Well, I know who's going to win the championship, obviously, but I don't have a clue who's going to be 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Like, Trap was in 2nd, Liam's 5th, Bruni in 7th, because Lando's winning.
Oh yeah, true. No, I was confused, and I was confused on what you meant by you already know who it's going to be.
But obviously, Fury Lando will be under investigation for his thing at the start. Obviously not his fault, but if that didn't happen, he wouldn't be where he is right now.
No, I would say though he did slow down like maybe like 8 to 10 seconds for Trap.
But he did stay in the lead. That is what I'm trying to say. He started in 3rd, I think. So, in all fairness, he should have let Trap. If he did let them pass, I wouldn't have a problem. As Liam gets past Noah. There's 2 little battles going on in between each other, though. I don't know if you're seeing this.
Yeah.
But there's 2 lapped cars. And then
Lando's basically got like an illegal overtake.
Oh, look at Noah go. Right the outside of Liam. He's brave.
Central right now.
He is brave.
You got Vesser and Billy Anderson.
Battling for 12th.
If Trap can get past Lando just once, it's like he's serving the drive. It's like he's serving the illegal overtake.
Yeah, definitely.
Lando hasn't actually lost a single position this race, but could change it. So I'm really interested now. Snapping the oversteer right there between them. All Trap needs to do is just get past Lando, and then it's technically like he's just finished the illegal overtake. Because then it will just switch, and it won't just look like Lando's just won because of the glitch.
I think Trap might be listening to me here. Do you reckon I reckon he's gonna save it for the last lap. Because he's sticking in about the 4/10, 5/10 range, but he's saving all his ERS. Like he's back
Luke
up to.
Luke does normally keep the stream. Luke does keep the stream on though, so.
Because like Trap's up to 50%, and Lando.
Luke normally keeps the stream on during the party. So that's probably why he's listening. We're almost being engineers for him. Let's not tell him what to do, because then that's a telling him what to do and how to beat Lando. You gotta beat him by yourself. But this will be interesting though, because now that
they're very close now.
Now that Trap's got a lot of ERS here, 95 doesn't
yellow
really
flag.
matter that big of a deal.
There's a yellow flag.
Retirement.
I was gonna say, if there was a safety car now, wow.
The thing is that with Lando's little cheat, obviously he couldn't help. Trap doesn't really look like he's complaining.
Well, 3 and a little bit laps to go, and this is going down to the wire. At the minute, Fury Lando will be a 2-time champion, but I think track formula, the championship may be out the window, but the race win certainly isn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because
oh my god, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it. He has to.
Once Trap gets past the illegal overtake's basically gone.
Lando defends.
One.
Can he get a switch back on him? He's trying. He just can't.
All that downforce that he's lacking.
That was a good exit from Trap. Liam gets past Noah.
Hamrick's having a little spectator of this battle. He's like, man, I'm slowing down, I'm watching this.
Still side by side is Liam and Noah. Liam gets past, but Noah's coming straight back at him. Bowers past Rooney, but Liam's up into 4th.
Once Trap passes him, then they're technically even with overtakes on each. That's what I'm trying to say. This is like an illegal overtake that's basically lasted almost the whole race. This is it. This is it.
Here goes. Trap's using the EOS. He's going for it. They're getting squeezed up into the wall.
Oh no!
Trap's passed. Trap's passed.
He's EOS.
He's through. He's through. He's through.
Now he just needs to defend. He needs to defend for his life to get this. Because now that Trap's technically past Lando, Lando's done what you've told him to do, technically. If you think
so
about
now here goes Lando. This is where all the EOS is going to come to use. I don't think he's close enough.
I think he delayed this one. I thought that was Trap.
Noah gets his first penalty. That is not going to help. Here's a P4 battle.
Lando's EOS.
Yeah, he's burning like mad.
Oh my god, he's still using it.
So this is going to be his last chance.
Yo, Lando, chill with the EOS, whoa. Oh no, he's
so now they're nearly even now.
Wait,
oh my god, has Trap just got DRS from him?
Good.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, it's literally.
He's run out of EOS. He's out of EOS. Right, he's back. He's back.
It's gonna fade.
And he's just not close enough. Lando isn't close enough.
Burned all of it.
So Trap just needs to keep it on the track.
Oh no.
He just needs to keep it on the track.
I'm so scared right now.
Oh my god. 5 tenths. Is he close enough? I don't think he is. Who's that? Is that Luke? Yeah, it is Luke. Luke's having a little battle with him.
Okay, now they're both on even ERS, so this is even ground. Luke's giving Trap DRS.
He will. He will. He'll get DRS going to the line from Luke. Oh, chaos, carnage. 57 laps of Bahrain. Fury Lando led 56 of them. Trap Formula led 1. Trap Formula wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Luke gets fastest lap. And Fury Lando is champion. Wow.
Nice.
What a season. What a season from Lando, who runs out a few on the line. There's a pile up, but I don't think he'll get. Funky Fox, in his last race in LPR, is currently in the wall, but does get his maiden podium.
Look at Liam though.
And Liam, just today was not to be for Liam. He put up a good fight, but he will be second in the championship. Noah comes home in 5th. Very good race from him, yet again.
Constructors, do you know that?
Red 6th, Barra 7th, Rooney 8th, Hamlet 9th, Reflection 10th. Constructors, I can only imagine Red Bull have won it. And yeah, Red Bull are constructors champions. Wow. What a race. What a season, Delta.
100%. It's been an absolute cracker from start to finish. You've had drama, you've had some sadness between the drivers, some excitement. You've had some drivers that you'd never imagine seeing on the podium, and some that you just would never expect. But
100%. And yeah, it's definitely been the most exciting season that we've had in LPR. For sure.
100%.
I think this is the first title race that's gone down to the last race. And especially with 4 people in it, this year has to make it the best of all time. So, Fury Lando is your champion for Season 3. The runner-up would be Liam Robbo. And you know what, Delta? Let's get Track Formula in the party. Let's get him in. Yeah, you could actually. Let's get them in. We might as well. It's the last race of the season.
I think he's just getting his headset, and then he will join.
What a race. What a race. And to be fair, Delta, before the race, we were debating, would this race be boring? But no, it wasn't.
Because they did separate a little between each other. So.
And to be fair, it was a very clean race.
Yeah.
Very clean.
I'm very happy with how the race went. Obviously, 2-time champion. It's the first. Very.
So Track Formula's here. Can you just make sure that your mic is on allow so then we can start?
Are the mates? Oh wait, I might have to share my voice.
Yeah, if you can do that, that'd be sorted. Just make sure your voice is on allow.
It's already shared. It's already shared. It's fine.
Okay. So I don't think anyone's joined yet. So I think Delta's just gone, but oh well, I'll still do it. I'll still do the interview. Anyway, what a race! What a long race! Must have been exhausting. 57 laps.
My legs hurt.
Your legs hurt. I wouldn't be surprised. All of that braking, all of that EOS burning. But yeah, what a race from you! Like, you kept up with the Mercedes. You kept a good gap. You caught up to him. Got past on the last lap, I'm pretty sure. And what was your view of your race?
Well, I just went fast. I just went as fast as I can, and I was in lean a lot. I was catching up. I was like using all my ERS and stuff to catch up to Fury London. I saved it all. Just stayed in his DRS and then striked at the right moment on the penultimate lap. Striked it, then got past him, and defended from him as well. But he was using all of his ERS after I overtook him, so I think it's a good win. But obviously, I reckon he's been a bit more cautious this race because he's defending for the title or champion.
Yeah, he obviously didn't want to make any stupid mistakes that would cost him the title. But he has won the title, yeah. Definitely.
It was a bit annoying though, right? Because obviously what happened is that he lagged out.
Yeah, and his car went. Yeah. So, to be fair, he did slow down,
he slowed
but
down, but it wasn't realistic in my opinion. I don't think it was like
enough.
He should have probably maybe
We didn't.
conceded the position,
Yeah.
which was annoying.
Yeah, that's what we were
Still
thinking. But
also, yeah.
But you did win something. Well, you obviously won the race, but you won the constructors as well.
Yeah, I'm happy with constructors. I'll get a tag in the Discord now. So that's going on my CV. But yeah.
But yeah, fair play to you. And I think Funky Fox appeared. We'll have to confirm that later, mate. I'm not quite sure yet, but Funky Fox, if your mic is on allow, we can start.
Do you know why Delta's gone? Because he's got CPR.
Right, that makes sense. But Funky, is your mic on allow?
Yeah, should be.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, obviously your last race in LPR for the time being, and you said you wanted to go out in style, and you got a podium. So fair play. Like, how did your race go from your point of view?
It was just a bit boring, really. I spent most of the race trying to battling trap for, I think it was the lead. I'm not sure, because Ferry Lando got a pretty early start, to say the least. But yeah, so I was basically trying to, I battled trap, lost it because there was a bunch of back markers who, and yeah, there was a bunch of back markers, and trap got there first, and he got the DRS, so, and then he just pulled away from there. And then I was just sat there lingering.
That's when I started fully pushing.
Yeah, because to be fair, it was a very good battle. You must have overtaken each other like 10 times each, because say trap would get you on the straight, and then you would get past on the back straight. It's like you just kept swapping positions.
Yeah, the first couple of corners was just like switch back after switch back for 20 laps. And then I tried doing the undercut as well, side by side, when Chuck came out of the pits. I think he got in front. I think he did.
No, I think you got it back.
Yeah, that was very close. I think Funky come out ahead.
Yeah.
But yeah. To be fair,
even though I could have gotten better this season, I think I'm happy though.
I mean, third time lucky, you got your race win. Like, you had a race win in Hungary, got it taken away. Win in Russia, taken away, but third time lucky. You are a race winner, so fair play. And how will both of you sum up your seasons? Track, do you want to go first?
Wait, say that again, sorry?
How would you sum up your season? Like, good or bad, or?
I'll say the first half of the season, 0 out of 10. Second half, 10 out of 10. Since I got a new wheel, I've been playing with a broken wheel for ages. I've got my new wheel and I've found a lot of more pace. I'm just way quicker than I used to be, and now, you know, hopefully I can like go for the title next season. So that's what I want to aim for, definitely.
If that is the case, we should be in for a cracker next season. But Funky, how about you? How do you feel your season went?
Well, yeah, pre-season testing was a one-off, definitely. I got first in pre-season, and then like the first half of the season was pretty poor. I finished midfield majority, and then the last couple races I think went very well. Yeah, I think some races just been unlucky, some have been good. So I'd say, in terms of how the season went, I'd say first half not bad, second half very good.
Well, yeah. If my calculations are right, you actually got 5th in the standings.
Oh really?
Because obviously it's double points. You finished 3rd, so that's 30 points.
Wow.
And I think you jump Aqua and Bowers. So yeah, fair play.
Oh, that's great. Because I've been lingering down in 8th and 7th.
Aren't you 4th or 5th now?
Trap, you, if my maths are right as well, you will finish 3rd, yeah. But yeah, fair play. There's always next season, obviously. Well, not for Funky, but for Trap there is next season. But obviously,
I'm Funky a bit because I had a good battle today.
He's a good driver, very clean.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can make a
I was a
return.
bit too aggressive today, but I wanted to be because I needed the race win just to have.
I needed that battle, otherwise the stream would have been dead boring.
Dive bombs scared the life out of me.
I know, I bet it did.
Yeah, the only thing I could have done was do a switchback.
Yeah, the switchback. It worked for you quite a few times.
Yeah.
Well, there we have it then. Season 3, done and dusted. I'm going to end the stream here. And we'll see you season 4 to be continued for round 1. I haven't decided yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is a cracker. But this is where I drop the mic. We will see you in season 4. Goodbye.